Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Waterloo Wavre. Or in this case, it's not really Wavre, because, well, there isn't going to be a battle at Wavre, so... But still, it's Waterloo Wavre, so... Until... something happens, let's see what has occurred over the turn. What have the French got up to? Well, hello there, guns. So, we see Frenchmen there. Where are they going? They're coming this way, I suspect. Where they're going to run into the 4th Corps cavalry. Because they literally don't have a way forward without going all the way to Jemappes. So, Grouchy should have the lead elements of his forces about here by now. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be perfectly fine to move the 4th Corps onwards. As most of the 4th Corps is already moved in that direction anyway, so it's just a case of waiting to see where he's gonna go. I could see Grouchy coming this way and looking to barge into the Prussian flank by pushing through the Bois, the Saint-Germain woods. As we already are engaging in the Bois de Paris. So, what have we got there? Pioneers. Some speed it up a little bit. What's he gonna... He's shifting his skirmishers about. And looking to regroup a lot of them. Oof. His skirmishers are plinking away. Ow. Shooting up the poor 52nd Oxfords. Gloucester's. Oof. Ow, there goes another gun. Well, hello there, chasseurs. They're charging into the Prussian cav. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured they would be down there. And my poor Prussian cav is going to pay for it, but... Ow. Oh, Oberst von Steuben was killed. Oh, sniped. Drives back some skirmishers. And drives back some more. Wow. This one's going to be the painful one. Yeah. So... 17 units undisorder at 43, 3 units rally, 10 units recover fatigue, 6 units routed. So the 2 Nassauer units, the Verdun, Field Battalion Verdun, 1st Battalion Nassauers, and then the 2 squadrons of Uhlans up here. 2 units resupplied. Those my poor cavalry there just got chewed up pretty badly in that case. So let us do the artillery per usual. You can't actually see anything really, so I'm going to move you back this direction. And look to place you in a position where you can sort of do a bit more. These are going to shift, however, that direction. Bolton... You are going to shoot at them. As I try and knock out at least a gun. But it's not really working. Lloyd over there. You are to shoot at them. Ramsey. Mercer. Sandham. Blast them in the face. So yeah, what did they rout? They routed, yeah. They routed they caused a big disordered rout of the Nassauans because of killing von Steuben. Now, Coleman here might have to fall back. Because again, I'm not sure there's much I can do with regards to them. They disordered because of the Nassauans running through them. So in this case, I'm actually going to shift them out of the way and bring up the Somersets. I'm going to bring up the Somersets and basically place the Somersets there. And Crow, you are going to go try and rally these. You're going to go try and rally your Nassauans. You routed, but that's not surprising given the amount of being shot in the face you suffered. He placed a square there, interestingly. Sinclair's guns. What can't you see? Okay, they're in the way. So if I pull them back, why can't you see them now? Terrain. Still, if they push forward, they are going to get shot in the face. There is that at the very least. Smith. I want to chip away at these guns as much as possible. Let's have a look, see. You are facing that direction. So let's do all the shooting and moving I want to do on this flank, which as a whole, you will go rejoin your battalion, as will you. Buckinghamshires and West Ridings. West Riding and Buckinghamshire. Shoot them. If I shift Cook along, what could I do? Let's think here. Well, let's think. I shift them along to there, I pull them back there, what happens? Not a whole lot. So you will rejoin your unit, lose a couple of men and fall back into there. Them I'm gonna leave there. I did not mean to leave Hepburn there, but I wanted to leave the skirmishers there. Alright, you will shoot at them. Maitland. Pour it into them. Yeah, Maitland. You blast into them. Didn't do all that much, to be fair. Pull the skirmishers back at this point. Not much I can really do to justify keeping them forward at this point. As useful as it is keeping them forward, the boys are just getting too battered. You. The Hanoverians are to throw out their skirmishers again, while I also pull back what's left of the Lundberg battalion and pull it back into line with the rest of the brigade. Shoot you. Alright, the North Gloucesters. You plink at them. Plink at the guns. Further along, let's do plink at you. shoot at them. Get low ammo for my trouble, but all things considered, all things considered, my line is still decently intact. Ooh, you fall back there. So yeah, he's seen off those Prussian cav, as there's not much I can do about that. That was painful, but it may even be necessary. It might have been necessary. Very necessary. All things considered. Bring them across the stream. Let's give him too many things to think about. What are you armed with? Muskets. I did not mean to move Poppencher there, but we'll move the Carabineers forward. We'll move the Dutch heavy cavalry forward. And look to really put the pressure on up here. And so that the fact that he's got guns up there at the moment is not exactly a welcome sight. Alright. Is that... Yes, it is, by the... I think that is it for what's going on over here at Mont Saint-Jean. At least for the most part, anyway. I could move forward and potentially shoot at them, but... It's not like a lot's going to be, quote, happening. Can't see. Can't see. Alright. Now, over here, we bring up the 15th Regiment. Pushing through these woods, and we'll bring these guns this way. Heavy guns. Continuing to bring forward the various elements of the 4th Corps artillery. I am curious. They can. Very curious. They will go there. As I look to drive him through the woods with the entirety of the 3rd Landwehr Regiment here is going to be looking to drive them through these woods. Massau. Now, I did see something moving over there, but I don't know what. That's what's got me a little concerned. I don't know what it is. My guess is probably cavalry, but I don't know. Which is, again, a great concern to me. I will recombine them. So yeah. Over here, the 2nd Corps cavalry is to continue falling back in the face of the French cav. Alright, Lofsheim, you get moving. We'll get the cavalry moved while we can. We're basically going to shift the cavalry to the other side of the road. Graf von Schwerin. And then, in this case, we will bring up the 13th Brigade. So, Oberst Lettow with the 10th Regiment, von Brauschenweg with the 2nd Neumark Landwehr, Third Neumark Landwehr, Oberst Funk's, and then we'll have Oberst Funk with his 14th Brigade. Would it be more worthwhile sending the 14th Brigade this way? I'm thinking it will be. So I am going to basically divert the brigade and shift it forward. It's basically gonna shift. It's still going in the general direction. It's just gonna take a slightly different route to do it. And then there's Blucher and Gneisenau, and then the 4th Corps. So Funk will go that way. Over here, we will continue to bring the elements of the 3rd Corps Cavalry this direction. Under Hobe. So yeah, the 3rd Corps Cavalry is going to continue to come this way and start setting up blocking positions. It is going to cause some mixing, but all things considered, I'd rather have some organisational mixing for the short term and allow the entire 3rd Corps to pass through the 2nd Corps. Now, if I'm attacked here, it's going to cause some problems. But so far it looks perfectly acceptable. You go that way. Tylerman. Oberst von Luck. Oberst Luck, you'll go that way. Alright, we bring this lot. Now, on to the 1st Corps. So, 1st Corps, we're going to have Tresco, charge that direction. The 3rd Brigade. You will charge off that way to rejoin him. So, Steinmetz is in the lead of Ziethen's corps. You will go there. More skirmishers. Oberst Kleist and the skirmishers that are attached to him, and his 1st Westphalian Landwehr. The West Prussians. Perch 2. Again, with the 1st Corps charging as fast as it can along this road, which is the Ohain Road. Second West Prussians under Jagau. Skirt the Jaeger detachments. In this case, the 3rd Westphalian Landwehr. And that is the 3rd Brigade as a whole. And then we bring them along. 1st Corps Artillery, you belong to that brigade. And then in this case we're just going to bring along all the corps guns and its field pioneers. And last but not least, extra supply wagons. You belong to the 9th Brigade, which is still fixed for the moment. Now, where did I say those guns were? There they are. Yeah, I will bring them this way. I'll look to place the guns, say, here, and look to dominate this position. There's one Alton. Shift that there, shift that there. Yeah, you know what? With the breakage of the Nassauans, I'm going to move up both the Kingos and the Inniskillens to try and plug that gap. Should they route, hopefully they'll go that way and not that way, but you never know. Just think, he could charge. Yeah. That's not a welcome prospect. What if I went there? Nope. Can't do that because I will get shot in the face by those cannons. Still, all things considered, the French position, yeah. So let's... Oberst von Steuben was killed. So we still got a while yet. Because it's only 5 o'clock. So... Again, let's get the wagons forward, because no doubt I'm gonna need them. A couple of companies of the Fusilier Battalion of the 15th Infantry Regiment will attack them, and then the skirmishers here will attack them. So, for now, that is going to be it for, well, the entire turn, because there's nothing else I really need to do, nothing else I really can do. I've moved everything, I've shot everything I can shoot. I don't really want to move half the other stuff that I have, so it all be done. What little of you can shoot them will do so, because I might as well. They are... Again, for the moment, the line is okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. Who have we got here? He's basically, as you can see, there's a lot of routed French skirmishers. Alright, let's do the melees. You, into them. Ooh, that hurt. Down here we have lose 8 for 6, 4, another 8, so we lose equal there. As I just look to drive him back. Still, I have lost more. I'm hoping I can change that with a bit of work. No prediction, so it's not really worth it because I didn't charge. Chasseur à cheval. Well, that's that then. We just gotta wait until the 13th and the 4th. Lothsheim is going to continue pushing to rejoin the rest of his actual brigade with all possible speed. Even if he has to leave behind his munitions wagons. The 13th Brigade is going to push here and attack across here. And then supporting Hiller's brigade will be, where is he? Funk's brigade. So the 14th and... is that the 15th or the 16th? 16th by the looks of it. Who's the 15th? Right, 15th. So 14th and 16th brigades will push and look to clear the Bois de Paris. As for the First Corps, as it comes charging down the Ohain Road, it's going to look to immediately move to assist the Anglo-Allied army. So, for now, that's going to be it for this turn. So, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing or leaving a comment. It's all appreciated. But this has been yet another turn of Waterloo Wavre. And we're now... not quite halfway through, so... So it's going very interestingly. So for now, thank you once again. Hope you have enjoyed. And until the next turn, I will see you all very soon. So until then, bye-bye for now.